I didn't really appreciate it a ton until I started going down there. And then you bring your classes down there, and just the interactions that they have, the lessons that they learn, you really can't measure them. And it just sets a complete tone of acceptance and tolerance and togetherness throughout the whole school that I think really starts with this program and carries throughout.
Probably the best anti-bullying program on the planet. We got that.
It was fascinating seeing the morning we were there to see the interaction. It was quite amazing.
And again, the middle school program, we have a smaller, similar program, not, a cafe and all of that, but they do create food that sometimes we can purchase. Yesterday, they made lunch for us. I got to pick my order, what I wanted, and I had to pay, which is fine. I absolutely wanted. They did the entire staff, and it was delicious. And they benefit from that. But what I wanted to say is they actually go on field trips with the students at the high school as well. Sometimes when they do their shopping trips, they'll go together. And so the middle school students get to know the high school teachers as well. So it's a really nice transition from middle to high school for students with significant disabilities.
Okay, that's it. I think that's it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Mary, I think you're up next with a budget update.
So with MSBA's approval of the preferred schematic, we are now officially in the schematic design stage, although you all know that AIT has been working for several months now advancing the project. So with that, both AI3 and KBA submitted invoices this month for services associated with the advancement into schematic design. The invoice from AI3 was their basic services for the schematic design portion, which is bringing them up to 66% complete for their work. Similarly, KBA submitted an invoice for the work associated with the various working group meetings that we've been having the last couple of months, bringing our bill to date to 31%. We are still tracking, and we additionally had payments requested on the site survey work that was completed in the last month or so. That's that $12,325, and some initial billing on geotechnical work that was done here at the high school for some test borings and test pits. And additional fees will be coming in for that. That's only a very small portion of the work that's actually been performed in the last 2 weeks. Based on the invoices and the commitments that have been made to date for the project, we are still tracking under budget with a contingency amount of over $29,000.
Thank you, Mary. General business and items not reasonably anticipated 48 hours in advance. The only update I have, we'll be sending out probably tomorrow for the dissemination to the Board of Selectmen School Committee, Finance Committee, just a real quick blurb discussing the MSBA approval. I just looked at a draft tonight. I just want to make a couple real quick edits, and then we'll get that out so that you guys can share that with your respective committees as well, just to get the word out there. Schedule future meetings. Tomorrow we have a working group meeting, April 4th at 7:30 a.m. At the North School, the administration offices. We do need to schedule our next full committee meeting. Mary and Scott, when do you feel would be an appropriate time frame?
Yeah, I think 1 month will work out well, just because we do have the school vacation week coming up, and we're trying to organize some user group meetings, and then also the meeting with the town agencies. So if perhaps we could either meet on May 6th or May 8th.
The 6th is not the best day that week for us.
May 6th is better for everybody. That's Tuesday, May 6th.
Okay. Do we have any committee member conflicts on Tuesday, May 6th?
When we were trying to get to the police station, there was some confusion about where we were meeting tonight. I apologize for that. Police station is not available.
Okay, so we will schedule the next full committee meeting on Tuesday, May 6th, beginning at 6 p.m. And again, we'll tentatively plan on meeting in the community room at the police station, but we will confirm that as the date gets a little bit closer. Do we have any other questions or comments?
The other thing I'd like to mention, Rich, I know that Sean sent an email out, but there have been some significant updates to the website over the last month or so. A lot of information regarding these advancements in the design of various areas and some explanation of what certain educational kind of terms mean to the everyday Abington resident. So we encourage people to look at the website, give us any suggestions on items you think we should be adding or clarifications that might be needed or ideas for further information to get out to the public. But please check the website. It has been updated a lot in the last 2 weeks. I think you'll be happy to see what's on it.
Thank you, Mary. For the viewing public, the website is www.asbc.us. You can also sign up for meeting reminders as well as minutes to be sent out to you as well from the meeting. So, as Mary had indicated, it's a great source of information. We do our best. Kudos to Sean for ensuring that we keep the information up to date and we get the most recent designs out there on the website so they're available to the public that can't make it to these meetings. So thank you, Mary, for bringing that up. Any other business?
So if anybody needs or wants any flyers tonight or in the future, if you're going to a cocktail party or any sort of event or just a neighborhood gathering, we can give you as many as you need. Because we're just trying to get information out to the public and trying to get through the website where the facts, figures, and drawings are all there for that.
We're going to see the zoning planning conservation.
April 9th.
Correct. We have a preliminary meeting with the con committee, zoning, planning, April 9th to discuss many of the things that we actually reviewed this evening. So we look forward to that.
I think it's important to throw out if there's a group of people that would like somebody from the building committee to come and give an informal presentation, that we're making ourselves available. Any kind of community groups, typically groups of 2 or more. I think that as a committee, we're all very well educated in terms of what the process has been, how important it is to our community and to our students that we move forward with this. And all of this work really relies upon buy-in by the community. And I think if anybody knew what the committee knows, they would be in full support of it. So we're certainly throwing ourselves out there and making ourselves available. So
Absolutely, thank you,
give us
Rob.
a call.
We have an evening, we don't know what it is, I have to look at my calendar, David and Roger and Kathy, we're going to talk about the Council on Aging, the group, their steering committee, their board, next couple weeks.
We've been to the Rotary Club, we've been to some of the PTOs. We might try to go back to some of those groups to give them other updates. But as Roger said, anyone else?
2 or more.
Yeah.
That's my.
Unless they're active, I'll sit down and chew one person's ear.